Hello everyone and welcome to Sharp-Dressed Gaming, and we are back today with some Sharp-Dressed VGC 2K15. I know this is really all we've been doing on the channel as of late, and I keep saying I'm going to add more stuff, but hopefully this week we're going to be adding more stuff in. I do have something recorded for tomorrow at least, so hopefully. But anyway, we are back with some Sharp-Dressed Gaming, Sharp-Dressed VGC, and this week we have a Trick Room team. Now you may be saying to yourself, but Sharp, you suck at Trick Room. Why do you keep trying to make it work? Because I like Trick Room. I like the idea of Trick Room. I'm much better with Tailwind as a strategy. But, you know, or just trying to bulk it out. Bulky team. I really love that bulky team that we used. But I want to be able to use Trick Room, and this is our Trick Room team. Now, we have Cresselia, which we've used this Cresselia before on Trick Room, the Mega Camera Up team that worked very well. We also have a Mega Mawile. I've been wanting to use Mega Mawile. It's my favorite Mega Evolution, so I've been wanting to use it in Trick Room. Is the best place for it. We also have Scrafty. Now, this Scrafty isn't EV'd to be in Trick Room. This is the Scrafty from the bulky team, so hopefully it still works out. The one battle I've used with it worked, so hopefully it continues to do so. We also have Gyarados. With Life Orb. We have a Choice Specs Thundurus to be able to one-shot Milotic, and we also have Chandelure that can set up Trick Room as well. I'm hoping that the Gyarados and Thundurus kind of throw people off. They'll think, oh, those Pokemon are faster, but they are 0 EV'd and IV'd in speed, so we're going to hit that challenge button, and negative speed natures as well. There's not a lot of bulk to this team, which I might have to change Gyarados to be bulkier, even though Mawile and I guess Mawile, Crest, Scrafty, and even Chandelure are pretty bulky, so I guess it'd work out. But we're going up against a 1566 rated player as we start at 1557. We see a Mawile, Goodra, Cherim, Chandelure, Politoed, and Jellicent. So another Trick Room team. I keep running into Trick Room teams, and it's kind of annoying, but kind of good at the same time, I guess. Chandelure would be pretty good here, but he's got a Flash Fire Chandelure. He's also got a Politoed. Thundurus, honestly, would be pretty amazing. Gyarados could be good. Scrafty could be good. I think I want to lead Thundurus and Chandelure. My Mawile would be okay. It's got Play Rough for that. Goodra. You can also Iron Head the other Mawile, and we have Crunch for the Chandelure. I do run Crunch as a Sucker Punch. I wanted to try out that set. So far, it's been like 50-50 if I want Sucker Punch or Crunch, so I think Scrafty would be better, though, than Mawile. So I think I'll bring Scrafty, and Gyarados really doesn't do anything, so maybe I will bring Mawile there. So we do have a Trick Room setter if we want to set up Trick Room, but again, it looks like he's using a Trick Room team. I assume probably the Chandelure would carry Sunny Day, just because that Cherim has Flower Gift, which I think increases the attack and special defense of the Pokemon with it. But he looks like he's going Politoed, and Mawile, seeing that I have a Chandelure, he wanted to be able to go after the Chandelure. But so we do see the Intimidate, that won't matter, and Drizzle from the Politoed. So Choice Specs Thunderbolt should just destroy this Politoed right away. Shouldn't have problems with it. And then not Overheat, Will-O-Wisp. I want to Will-O-Wisp the Mawile. So let's remember the other Pokemon he had. He had Goodra, which can take Thunderbolt. He had Chandelure of his own. He had a Jellicent, which can't take a Thunderbolt. And Cherim. So I'm just going to Will-O-Wisp. It doesn't look like he's pulling any switches. He just Mega Evolve his Mawile, so that gets rid of, I think, his only Intimidate user. So that's nice, because then our Scrafty can't get intimidated. We do see the Sucker Punch, assuming that I was just going to straight up attack the Mawile. We see a Berry lowering the electricity's power. So this Politoed's probably going to get a Scald off of my Chandelure. Oh, Mawile avoids. And it's Surf, actually. Okay, that's going to do not enough to knock out the Chandelure. So I should just be able to, well, let's see here. I assume the Mawile's going to Sucker Punch Thundurus now. So I could go into my own Mawile, but I don't really want to take a Surf. So I'm just going to switch into Scrafty. I could Will-O-Wisp here. Or actually Shadow Ball the Politoed. That's what I'm going to do. I assume Mawile is going to Sucker Punch the Thundurus to kill it so that Politoed can surf. But we'll see what actually happens. I'm going to Intimidate. Let's see if he actually Sucker Punches Chandelure again. We see Sucker Punch, but it was on the Thundurus. So Chandelure should be able to take out Politoed with Shadow Ball, hopefully. And there we go. Perfect. Perfect. So now Scrafty's out here. We have a -1 Mawile. What other Pokemon does he bring? I think he brought a Jellicent, I would assume. We have to get rid of this Mawile since it does have Sucker Punch. Oh, brings his own Chandelure in. So I can just knock off the Chandelure and Will-O-Wisp again on the Mawile. His Chandelure might outspeed mine. And you'll see that I got a little crazy with the shinies on this one. His Chandelure is faster than mine, so we're going to see a Shadow Ball in my Chandelure. Unfortunate, but what are you going to do there? So, my Scrafty is faster than Mawile. That's good. I'm going to get this knockoff. It should kill. Yep, there goes Chandelure. And now his Mawile is going to play... Oh, it was a Choice Scarf Chandelure. This is a very strange team. It looks like it would be in Trick Room, but I guess it's not. We don't know his last Pokemon yet, so I'm just going to bring in Mawile, get another Intimidate off onto this one. And we see it is Cherim, interestingly enough. So, honestly, we don't really need Scrafty at this point. And I'd rather not bring in Thundurus and take a hit. Because Thundurus can come in and Hidden Power Ice this Cherim. We could actually see Sunny Day from the Cherim, too. I could just Drain Punch the Mawile. I should just Iron Head Mawile with my Mawile. And Drain Punch the Cherim, or knock off. I'm going to knock off the Cherim. And then we can Mega Evolve and Iron Head the Mawile. And that should actually be enough. Because it is neutral. Because of Mawile's Fairy Steel typing. We see another shiny. Worry Seed. Uh-oh. That's going to get rid of my huge power, so we probably won't kill now. Very nice play. Gives me Insomnia. I'll probably try and switch that out. Knock off. Doesn't do enough, but it does get rid of the Chilean Berry. A lot of berries on my opponent's side of the field. Iron Head almost does enough, and we actually flinch the Mawile, so that's perfect, honestly. Honestly, that's kind of perfect. I don't know if this Cherim can do much to me. I'm just going to Drain Punch the Mawile and Iron Head the Cherim. And that should be game. Match is going to be forfeited, so it was a guaranteed game anyway. So we do win our first battle with this team. Very strange team for my opponent. I wonder why he brought the Cherim. I don't really have a water type, unless I'm forgetting that I have a water type on my team. No, I don't think I do. This team is still new, so I kind of forget what I have on it. Oh, Gyarados. Well, even Gyarados can take Cherim's attacks. I don't know why he brought Cherim, to be honest. But I'm going to hit that challenge button once again. And hopefully we can find another opponent here. Hopefully one... I mean, this team doesn't really do amazing against conventional teams, but I'd like to try it out. Because I just added Scrafty. There used to be a Tyranitar there. But I put Scrafty in because I like that fake out help. Because Chandelure kept dying whenever I try and Trick Room. Because he'd just double up on the Chandelure. I'd like bring in a threat and protect, and then you just double up Chandelure. Or they'd just double up on Chandelure, so... It wasn't really working out too well for poor Shandy. I haven't really used Cresselia, so I might not have Cresselia on the team anymore. Just because I usually want to use Chandelure. Because Chandelure has Overheat, as you guys may have seen. And that's because of Amoonguss. It can one-shot Amoonguss with Overheat. But I have Mental Herb on Chandelure and Safety Goggles on Crest. So Crest can take on Amoonguss too. So they're kind of fulfilling the same role, so I might switch them out. But here we see a Gyarados, a Sceptile, Conkeldurr, Excadrill, Togekiss, and Thundurus. So I'm assuming that Thundurus has Discharge. We'll also have to worry about our Thundurus with Thunderbolt. But if we bring Mawile, we should be able to just take out this Sceptile. We can also bring Chandelure. I could lead Scrafty. Chandelure looks pretty nice here. Or Crest. Because Crest does have Ice Beam. But there's that Thunderous, which I'm worried about taunt. So I'm going to go Scrafty Chandelure, and then I'm going to go Thunderous and Mawile. Gyarados, I don't think I've brought in Gyarados before, but actually, do we want to forego Thunderous for Gyarados? I think so, actually. Well, because I like my Thunderous for his Gyarados. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna leave my Thunderous. Maybe we don't want to bring Scrafty? Let's do... Oh, wait. I want Mawile. Oh, wait. We want to get rid of Mawile, though. There's Scrafty, Gyarados, Mawile, Thunderous. Let's do that. Let's bring Gyarados instead. This is exactly what I don't want to do is the turn 1 Protect and Trick Room because it usually doesn't work out, but that's probably what I'm going to end up doing here. I can Protect, Trick Room, and then I can, if he brought Sceptile, I can just Ice Fang it. He actually brings Gyarados Excadrill to lead, which isn't good by any means, because he's got 2 Pokemon super effective to my poor Chandelure. We'll probably see Waterfall in the Chandelure and then Rock Slide to make sure that he kills Chandelure. I do get the double Intimidate, though. Rock Slide, I could bring in my Mawile, get another Intimidate, which I think I'll just do that. And then we can Waterfall the Excadrill. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. He could also Protect the Excadrill, not knowing that I have Trick Room. Because it is Gyarados Chandelure, which are usually faster Pokemon. So I could see him not doubling into Chandelure. I could just see him Waterfalling Chandelure and then... well, you'd probably still Rock Slide because it hits both. Or you could Protect. So, could Waterfall Protect. I could see that happening. But I'm going to switch out to my Mawile, get another Intimidate. Hopefully Mawile takes the Waterfall well then. I don't like bringing in Mawile to take hits just because Mawile is a little frailer than Mega Mawile. But we'll see how this turns out for us. We get another Intimidate off, so they're both at -2, so it shouldn't do too much, barring the crit. We do see the Protect on the Excadrill. Makes sense, makes sense. And Gyarados goes for that Waterfall. I'm assuming onto Mawile. Yep. Ouchie. Good, that does very little damage, and I'm going to Waterfall the Excadrill. Doesn't do anything. I'm going to Mega Evolve here and Play Rough into Gyarados. And then my Gyarados... Actually, I could go for Earthquake here. I'm just going to Protect, I think. Or should I Waterfall? He's at -2. I'm going to Waterfall. Am I? He could bring in a Sceptile there. That's the only thing. I'm going to try and Predict. I'm going to Ice Fang. See if this works out. He does withdraw Excadrill. Does Sceptile come in? Togekiss. Oh, it still works. Togekiss is a flying type. And Gyarados stays in, so... I'm assuming Gyarados is going to... Waterfall. He could Earthquake. My Gyarados carries Earthquake. Gyarados actually taunts into Mawile, so Mawile can no longer Protect. That's just fine. I get an Ice Fang off on this Togekiss. Does a nice amount of damage. Not a ton, though. Togekiss usually are bulkier. Lost a little bit of HP, and there's also Rocky Helmet. So I get a Play Rough off on this Gyarados, and almost takes it out. Minus another attack stage, so Gyarados is at -3 now. But I can just Iron Head this Togekiss. And Waterfall Gyarados? Yeah, Waterfall should still take it out, so I'm going to Waterfall Gyarados as well. He's actually going to withdraw Gyarados as you bring in Excadrill here. He does. Perfect. Unless Togekiss goes for Follow Me. Which he could. Very well could. Togekiss actually protects, so even better. I get a Waterfall off on this Excadrill. We making the plays today. Gyarados is coming in clutch. Bop. And Excadrill holds on with the Focus Sash, of course. And Gyarados takes a little bit of damage. And Mawile tries to Iron Head Togekiss, but unsuccessful. I'm assuming here comes the Earthquake, so I'm going to switch Mawile out for Chandelure, actually. And... I'm going to just waterfall the Excadrill. Actually, I could have went for Earthquake there. That probably would have been a better play if I went for Earthquake as well. Because if Togekiss goes for Follow Me, I would still knock out the Excadrill. I'm not super upset right now, so... We're going to see Thundurus come in. And then Togekiss does go for Follow Me, so I should have went for Earthquake there. I'm assuming the Excadrill is going... Yep, Excadrill went for Earthquake, so we're fine on that occasion. And we can get this Waterfall off on the Togekiss, probably proccing a Citrus Berry, I assume. No, wait, he was Rocky Helmet, so... My poor Gyarados is taking quite a beating, though. But... I don't want Rockslide to knock out my Thundurus. So he's got a Gyarados and a Togekiss. So Thundurus is actually going to be really good once Excadrill goes down. So I'm actually going to switch out Thundurus for Mawile. Yeah, let's bring in Mawile, assuming that he's going to Rock Slide here. I'm going to protect Gyarados. Let's do that. Let us do that. So I'm going to bring in my Mawile. And what does Excadrill go for? Rock Slide. Gyarados protects. And do we see Rock Slide? Follow Me from Togekiss, of course. And Rock Slide. Iron Head into Gyarados. Alright, that's a little strange. That's a strange thing to see. So I'm going to protect my Mawile, and I'm going to Earthquake with Gyarados. I'm hoping here that Excadrill goes for the Earthquake now, or you might go for Rock Slide, expecting what's-his-face to come in, Thundurus, but that would kill Gyarados, so I don't want that to happen. But I assume that's what's going to happen. I assume a Follow Me and Rock Slide is in order here. Or he might predict me to predict that he's going to do that and leave my Mawile in, so he might just Earthquake. We'll see, though. We'll see, though. Gyarados has been putting in work, though. He's got a Ice Fang off on the Togekiss and a Waterfall, and he's brought this Excadrill down to Focus Sash. We just got to get rid of it. Excadrill is really our only problem right now. Once we get rid of that, there's a Gyarados and a Togekiss at least, and Thundurus can kill those. I just wonder if he also has Sceptile. If he has Sceptile, we're not super in the deep here because we do have Mawile. Togekiss goes for Follow Me. And what does Excadrill do? It's all up to Excadrill. Excadrill Earthquakes, perfect. We caught him. Because Gyarados is going to Earthquake and take out the Excadrill. So, pop. Get out of here, boy. And that is perfect. Excadrill falls. Gyarados takes a little Life Orb. And either he'll bring in his Gyarados here, or he will bring in his last Pokemon, which I still am assuming it's Sceptile. He just doesn't want to bring in because I have Ice Fang on Gyarados and Play Rough with Mawile. So I'm assuming Gyarados comes in here to get an Intimidate off on my Gyarados and my Mawile. Which at this point I'm going to leave Gyarados in just to do what it can. And Mawile I will switch out. Probably to Chandelure. Just because I don't think we'll need Chandelure. It'd be nice to get a Trick Room off, but I don't see it happening. He does bring in Gyarados. Gyarados is actually almost dead. I forgot about that. I forgetted that Gyarados is almost dead. So I do want to get Mawile out of here. I'm going to bring in Chandelure. And my Gyarados is just going to Waterfall his Gyarados. Or should I Ice Fang? Ice Fang's neutral. Waterfall isn't. It's resisted. I'm just going to Ice Fang. Ice Fang on Gyarados. Mawile's going to return into Shandy. And what does Gyarados do? Gyarados goes for a Waterfall. I'm assuming on Chandelure, yeah. Unfortunately, my poor Chandelure actually takes that. Togekiss Air Slash, so I'm assuming it's Chandelure. Wowie. Actually, I was assuming Gyarados, but he does attack the Chandelure, so that's honestly perfect. I should be able to take out his Gyarados here with my Ice Fang. Bop. It is -1. Come on, Gyarados. Yeah, boy. My boy Gyarados. He's taking out 2 Pokemon. Very nice, Gyarados. Alright, so I should be able to bring in Thundurus here and be okay. I should be able to do that. He actually has Conkeldurr as his final Pokemon, so honestly, Thundurus can start running some house here. Can Can he? Well, I've got Mawile, so I don't really have to worry too much. So I can just Psychic, which should take out Togekiss if he wants to take out Togekiss. And then I'm going to Waterfall as well. Or I could just Earthquake. Yeah, let's just Earthquake. There's no reason not to. I could have switched out Gyarados for Mawile to get another Intimidate off with the Gyarados, but I'm also not super upset about that. Or I could have brought in Mawile where Thundurus was, but I didn't know he had Conkeldurr at that point. Okay, perfect. Togekiss Protect, so I'm going to get both these attacks off, because we should be faster than the Conkeldurr. Psychic actually takes out Conkeldurr, so that's why I love this Thundurus Therian. So good. Psychic can take out Venusaurs, Thunderbolt can take out Melodics, all that fun stuff. So I think we'll be fine Psychic in a Togekiss. It shouldn't be a big deal. And then I can just Waterfall the Togekiss, and you might just forfeit. There's another forfeit. 2 wins. 2 wins. I couldn't tell you how many times I lost practicing with this team. Throwing Scrafty on might have been my saving grace, though we didn't even use Scrafty in the second game. The first game, Scrafty really helped us. So thank you guys so much for joining me again. Hopefully we should be back on Wednesday. I don't see a reason why we shouldn't be for this battle, but we should be seeing more videos popping up throughout the week. I know there will be a team builder up tomorrow, and it's not going to be for VGC this week. It will be for a singles OU battle. So if you are excited for singles to be coming back to the channel, be sure to check out the team builder tomorrow, and then hopefully I have the battle for that team builder on Friday. If not, hopefully soon. I'm just trying to get a time lined up with the person I'm going to be battling, which is a very special guest from the olden days. So be sure to be watching for that. Really excited to be having them back on the channel. So thank you guys so much for joining me again. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button. Otherwise, we will see you next time. Bye!